Alright, how we doing, folks? It's your boy Marcos kicking it off here. Manic Monday, Part 2. Make sure you check out Part 1 if you haven't. I'll throw it down below. Basically, we run here with a Vector, Laser, Rapid Fire, Flatjacker, Scavenger, Engineer, Extreme Conditioning, and bad C4 tossing an EMP. That was one of the worst C4s I've tossed in the past 3 years. But that's alright. We make up with a knife on my man from behind. And check this out. I do this a lot right here. I know there's a major spawn over here on Rush, so I kind of just poke out. I like to throw the EMP. I like to just see what's exactly going on, and then react to that. My man right there was lying down. I try to come around and get him. No, sir. So, I want to talk to these guys. First, I'll just finish by talking about the Vector. Not the biggest fan of it. A lot of people do like it. Rapid Fire, I think, is not a very big necessity on it. I just don't feel it as much in this game. Once again, do whatever you want. If this works for you, knock yourself out. For me, we're also doing this in theater mode. I want to apologize. I wasn't recording this game, which is very strange. I kind of record everything now. But for some reason, this game, I guess I just forgot to hit record, and go figure. It's the one we got to actually use. And there we go. Managed to pop my man right there. So we ain't going to see too many death cam or kill cams. That's okay, because we ain't planning on dying too much either. So I ain't sweating that technique, which apparently is from Eric B, which took me a really long time to figure out. I thought it was Easy E. It's actually Eric B. I got my B's and E's confused. Shoutouts to Eric B. He's either still alive. I don't really know. Whatever. We got the early bird, though. That's how we be is doing. I'm still using these kill streaks set up for Rush. They work. They just work. I mean, I guess I get a lodestar, honestly, but these work. Allow me to keep on the ground. Allow me to keep playing it. It's good. So, Vector, not my biggest fan of it. Not the biggest fan, honestly. If you want something with rapid fire, you know, something that shoots quick, I'd go with the Evo. I'd go with the Scorpion Evo, which I did a video on that a few Manic Mondays ago. God knows when. And over here, I got a little bit too greedy. I thought that guy would at least help me out. So I was going to try to chuck the C4, see if I could help him get that last kill. And then come in and I'm trying to wallbang this dude. And then come in and pop the guy to my left. Unfortunately, nothing worked out. That C4 went a little bit too far. Pop my man right there. And check this pro move out. Hit him with the C4, even though we flashed. Boom, 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 boom. That's that nastiness I like to bring to Manic Monday. This is why it's in Part 2 right here. And then we follow up the nastiness with one of the ugliest... Oh, it's not here yet. Okay, good. There's one of the ugliest kills you'll ever see on my channel happen in this video, which is just crazy talk. But hey, it was funny. I'll give it myself that. So yeah, if you want to use someone rapid fire ready like Incorporate, I think the Scorpion's probably your best bet. I'm trying to get away from my man. You don't even need to put rapid fire on. It's just that fast. So if you want to use that game, go for that. But hey, if this works, go for that too. And I'm ducking inside over here. I'm hurt. I'm like, man, what is going on? Let me just chill over here for a hot minute, gather my breath. I don't want to chill too long, because then people start saying I'm camping. So hop right back in over here, and I hit my man with the step back, fade away, C4. That's that nastiness. Ducking around over here, seeing which side this guy picked. Gonna pop him. The other guy, I'm like, where'd the other guy go? Where'd the other guy go? And this is a big mystery to me, where this man went. Because all of a sudden I hear a suppressed bullet behind me. I try to give him the turn, and he just annihilates me. And I'm like, wow, where the hell did he go? So I guess he kind of dipped around somewhere where I didn't see him. One thing I did like about this class that I am going to equip to some of my classes is Extreme Conditioning. Now, I always preach on my channel that, you know, 9 times out of 10, a lot of people die because they're playing too fast for their own good. So they're moving around, covering way too much ground that they can't handle. And that's kind of the reason why I don't use Extreme Conditioning. It's just too much ground to cover. But watch this. This is the kill I'm talking about. So I knife my guy. He ain't there. I pull out the combat knife because I don't want to reload. I want to get this guy beforehand. I missed like 16 knives on this guy. And I'm like, man, you know what? Just die, homie. Come on, man. You're making me look bad on my own YouTube channel. Please. Now, my man over here is shooting. I'm like, come on, buddy. How about we blow up over here for a hot minute? So Extreme Conditioning, especially on Rush, really comes in. When I try to use a, you know, I use, for example, my Remington class, I put lightweight on it because I want to cover from point A to point B a little bit quicker. You know, move faster. And when I want to increase my movement on my character, that's kind of where I go. I either go with dexterity to have him mantle stuff faster and get from point A to point B faster that way, or I use lightweight in order to get him, you know, faster from point A to point B, not necessarily lengthwise, you know, not necessarily cover the most distance, just get there a little bit quicker. And oftentimes when you catch yourself is bringing up and down your gun because you're moving so fast that it just has to keep coming up and down, up and down. And if somebody catches you with the gun pointed down, you're a dead man. So that doesn't really work out too well. And I let that guy down there get those 2 tags. I'm like, knock yourself out, buddy. Get me 50 points because I ain't going over there. I'm going straight ham bone to the enemy spawn right now. I'm looking at this guy up here. I'm like, hey, buddy. Any C4 for you? No C4? You're not interested in C4? No C4? Oh, my man. Ain't no time for that. And I'm looking for this tag. I'm like, where is this tag at? Like, what the hell? And I'm like, oh, it's down here. And of course it disappears as I get there. Same with this tag also, another tag that I'm confused by. But extreme conditioning in this really lets you get, from, you know, sneak around that corner, get that extra little oomph around, especially on a map like Rush. And there I'm rushing into my own death, and I thought I could jump and hide behind this blue thing, and unfortunately I hit it. I'm pissed. I'm livid. I couldn't believe it. But that's life. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Make sure you also notice that there are all those windows out there that you can throw stuff out of. I don't know if you could throw a C4 to tell you the truth. I think it might be a little bit too hot, but you could definitely throw nades. You could definitely throw EMPs, get that extra assist point, help out your team that way. Especially if, for example, domination if they're over here on Bravo. It's a good way to get something over there and help out the team. Somebody else is apparently feeling inspired all of a sudden in the Manic Monday Part 2 video because he's calling it walls, he's calling it puppies, he's calling it the works. I duck inside over here, try to hit my man with the step back C4. Unfortunately, he hits me with that Bullets Mas Pro, which basically just means I'm gonna die, and he gets me that way. So extreme conditioning, it's definitely, you know, especially in a map where you gotta dip and dodge in and out. You know, extreme conditioning lightweight would be an interesting combo to use. Maybe something I'll check out over here. It's good. I felt like it allowed me to get past a couple corners that I wouldn't have. I felt it allowed me to speed up my game in a map where speed, I think, kills. This is one of those maps where I think it really helps to have a VSET, because you have 5 options, you know, to get from everywhere. You could either tackle them face first, or you could play, you know, from one side or come from the other side. Be cautious, know the map before you actually decide to pick up this pace on it. Speed does kill in both ways. Speed kills the enemy and speed can kill you, so be careful in that regard. I'm still a fan of taking it slow, taking it easy. It's a pretty good song, it's a pretty good view, it's a pretty good philosophy on Call of Duty, and I hit this man with the C4. I'm like, homie, 1, 2, everybody gonna die up over here. And I'm trying to push up to get that guy. Unfortunately, my teammate's up ahead over there. I'm like, hey, you know what? You can get him. Well, I come into a wrap. It's over. It's Manic Monday. It's part 2. We went 50 and 4. Hope you enjoyed this. Hope, Jay, you're satisfied. I ain't the biggest fan of the Vector. So what? Who cares? Have a great one.